welcome back to another episode of the 1.17 Let's Play. Now, I've been doing quite a bit of work around here off camera. I did a lot of terraforming, as you can see, and I made this pond a lot bigger and a layer higher. I also made it a layer deeper, and I moved all our stuff over here. We're going to be doing a couple things in today's episode. We're going to be using some cobblestone and just some wood. I think first we're going to start, and we're going to build a dock right here, somewhere around here-ish. Maybe, yeah, right here. And then we're going to build a retaining wall over here to hold back this. I don't really like how that looks. And that's just going to be a cobblestone, andesite, and maybe some normal stone, like smooth stone. And if we have time left, we'll do something else. First, we're going to start with the dock. I'm going to make these into full blocks. We're going to go with 3x3 with strip spruce pillars and a dark oak floor. I think we're going to go, I don't know how high it's going to be. Let me get some dark oak real quick. And these slabs, I guess. So it'll be like that. And then we'll need this one higher. I think that's how it's gonna be. And then we'll go out like 1, 2, 3, and then another. Like that. Let me get rid of this. Well, let me get rid of it quicker. And then we'll put another one right here. Okay, and then we'll go out 3 more. Is that correct? Yes. And I'm gonna have to go get some more spruce wood, but by now you have a general idea of what it'll look like. We'll probably have some lanterns on top of these pillars and maybe some boats out in the water. But I think now I'm gonna go get some more spruce wood. Okay, I've got a little bit more wood. This should be enough. I'm not sure how far we'll go out. I think this should be fine. I want it to go to about the midpoint of the lake. So maybe one more? I'm not sure how that'll look. Yeah, I think one more is gonna be perfect. Okay, well, I ran this first one again. Need to build or plant a big tree somewhere. I will be right back. Okay, cut down another tree, and this is definitely gonna be enough to finish. It's gonna be, yeah, about like this. And that goes to about the center-ish. Yeah, the center will be right there. We're also going to bone meal the bottom of this lake to give it some more life. And maybe we'll put some fish in sometime. Right now, we need slabs. Dark oak slabs. I'm not sure how many it's going to take, so we'll just make a shit ton. I'm going to cover this little lip up right here. And we'll do that. I won't be able to see it anyway, but I think it'll look the best. So I usually leave it like this, but I think it might look better if we bring this out to be flush, and that might look a little better than what it would otherwise. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. I'll see how I like it. I made way too many slabs. They need to make it where you can turn them back into normal blocks, maybe like that, and it would be a normal block. Bet there's a data pack for it somewhere. If you guys are interested in me adding data packs to this world, I can definitely do that if you guys have any suggestions in the comments. And now we need some lanterns and a boat. So I went mining off camera, and I think it's this chest. This is what we have so far. It's not too bad, but we could definitely use some more diamonds so we can get some diamond tools enchanted. Got a lot of iron, a lot of copper. Not really going to be using gold. I need more coal too. But right now I just need a couple of lanterns, which is just torches and iron nuggets. Let's see, there it is. I don't think I'm gonna need too many. Put one here, one here, one here. That'll be fine. And we'll just turn the rest of these back into iron ingots. And I think that looks pretty good. I definitely think it'll be a nice addition to the outside of our little area, our little house. And I think I'm gonna put a boat right on the edge right there. And that'll pretty much never move. I think we'll get started on that retaining wall in just a second. Once I organize my inventory here. Let's get some cobblestone. And we'll just do straight cobblestone at first, and then we'll come back in with some andesite. And we'll put some cobblestone in furnaces to get some normal stone. Oh, it looks like I already did. But I forgot to put coal in. That sucks. Could have had some ready. Okay, so just go along with fully cobblestone for now. I'm gonna do it 3 high. You can do it as high as you want. We're gonna be adding some more on the top later on. And you just kind of cover up the dirt. And then we're gonna go back in later and texture it. And then I think we're going to put some stairs and slabs on top to give it a little more pattern. You know what I mean? Like not just straight flush. So I'll see you when I finish this. Okay, so I did 1 round of cobblestone, and I think we have some andesite in here. Let me sleep really quick. How much stone do we have? Not enough yet. So we're gonna go around with andesite first. Hopefully we have enough to cover the whole area. I'm gonna put it in my offhand. And what we're gonna do is just gonna break at the wall pretty randomly, but try not to get it all clumped in one spot. I like to alternate layers every once in a while. Well, every one. And I think I'll do one here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna come in with a block that's similar. I chose andesite, but you can use gravel, stone. What else could you use for cobblestone? I can't really think of any right now, but you just, like if you were using deep slate, you can use different variations of deep slate, like deep slate tiles, polished deep slate, stuff like that. You could also use tough if you were using that sort of color palette. I think that might fit the cobblestone color palette. I'm not sure. I've never actually tried that. Calcite with quartz and wool works. Now we're just going to break at the wall randomly and add in little pieces to texture it and break it up so it's not all the same, you know, just thing to look at. And we'll do that all the way around, and then we'll come back in with some more stone, smelted stone, and that'll help even more. And I'll see you in a sec. Okay, I finished with the andesite, and you can see just how much this helps already. It just breaks it up so you're not looking at one flat texture, and it gives you something. It gives you something for your eyes to kind of wander on and look at. It's just more appealing to the eye, at least. So let me go check on the stone. I think it should be at least ready enough for us to put some in. Okay, we've got 45. Yeah, that'll be fine. And I don't think I want as much stone in this. So I'm gonna put like 3 in this wall. I'm gonna skip that. Put 1 there. Skip a couple. Change up the elevation. Skip some more. And that just gives it that little bit more. I don't really like the stone that much, honestly. I think it would have been better with gravel, but I don't have too much gravel to do this. So we're just gonna leave it as stone for now. I'll skip a couple again, and I'll do this one. And this is a really good technique that a lot of people use. It's pretty common. Probably see it in a lot of different people's builds. It's called texturing. You can also use gradients, which is really cool. They get a little more complicated though. I might show that off in this Let's Play. I haven't done too many gradients myself, so it would be a fun experiment that I could kind of dip my toes in the water of. I think I did gradients one time on an SMP server where I used it to build a wall, and it went stone and then like something else and then tough at the very top, I believe. And it looked pretty decent. I mean, it didn't look bad, but as you can see, just adding those 2 in gives it breaks it up so much more and just gives it so much more life. And I think we'll go along the top. I have to cut down a couple more trees in order to do this, but we're gonna go along the top with some slabs and stairs. I should probably make a stone cutter so I'm not wasting so many resources. Stone cutters are really good to have in the early game because it just saves you so much time and energy going to collect more cobblestone, because it just gives you such a better deal on crafting. We'll do about that many stairs, and we're gonna need a lot of slabs. We'll start off with a stack. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna be pretty random again. We're gonna add little piles and little variations in level. And we'll add that maybe with something like that on the end. And if we jump back down, see, that gives it that so much more of just a cobbled together stone wall that someone actually built instead of just being placed down here. It's actually one of my favorite techniques when building walls. I really like doing this part because it makes it so much better. Even if you didn't have texturing or a gradient, you could just do this and it would already be so many times better. Let me get rid of these trees really quickly and we'll continue on. These leaves are going to take a while to get rid of, so I'm going to head on over here and do it over here first. I really like these ones with the 3, where it goes 1 and then 2 and then 1. That's probably my favorite. Oh. This is also a pretty good one. Do one of those. And there's another technique you can use with stairs where you add cracks and holes in the wall, but I feel that makes it look a little bit more crumbly, you know, like it's gonna fall down soon. So I'm not gonna do that on this wall because I want this wall to look very stable. I don't want it to look like it's about to collapse or fall down on my buildings. Let me just get rid of this yellow wool very quickly. And we gotta finish over here. But those leaves haven't quite disappeared yet. I might have to cut down that tree as well. So I'll do that. I like to use leaves as a scaffolding block early game because you can insta-mine them and they're not that hard to get. Especially if you just walk up with some shears on a tree you just cut down and just go to town on it. That would be a good excuse to help get rid of some of these leaves over here. And you get a lot of them at one time, and they're pretty easy to break. So I like to use those as scaffolding when I don't have actual scaffolding. But actual scaffolding is a lot better. So once again, we're just gonna, I'm almost running out of slabs. Thank God we're almost finished. And if we take a step back, we go on this dock we just built. And you see how much better that looks now that we've added something to the top and it's not just flat. I think that really does a lot for the build. And I believe next episode, we're gonna build the starter house. I'm not gonna be able to build the starter house I wanted to build just because I wasn't able to find a geode or the right resources I needed. But I do still have a bunch of copper, and I do want to try and incorporate that into our build because I think it would look really good with multiple different stages of aging like mixed in there. We'll go in and like randomly wax some pieces, and I think that would look like really good on the roof maybe, or even the yeah, I think the roof would be the only place you'd be able to get away with that. I don't think it would look too good on any other places. But with that, I'm gonna have to say this is the end of the episode, unfortunately. But if you did enjoy this episode, please do feel free to like and subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind, okay? So have a nice day.